You may be seated. Well, good evening and welcome to the 2022 Washington and Jefferson College Honors Convocation. It is so nice that we are able to gather in person tonight, students, family members, faculty, and staff in our traditional setting. We are thankful to First Presbyterian Church for their hospitality. I also want to thank our musicians for the evening, organist Darla Pepper-Miller and Professor Clint Blyle and the remainder of the W&J Woodwind Quintet. Well, students, tonight is about you. It's about your dedication to academic excellence and the many ways in which you have achieved while studying at W&J. It's also about the opportunities you have pursued and the successes you have had in those pursuits. We are eager to celebrate your achievements. And now it's my pleasure to welcome our president, John Knapp, to the podium.
Good evening, students, and let me add my welcome to your families who've joined us this evening. It's a privilege to have you with us. I also want to welcome those who are viewing us on the recording of this event, which will be available afterwards for all those who are unable to be with us in person this evening. And I want to thank the First Presbyterian Church for not only hosting us this evening, but for a continuing partnership that dates back to the year 1793, when this congregation was new and when they held their first services in our just completed McMillan Hall. For nearly 2.5 centuries, Washington and Jefferson has found many ways to recognize high achievement by students. In the early 19th century, students themselves presented awards to each other, to those who produced the best papers or who won debates in the literary societies. The Honors Convocation, as we know it today, was first held 58 years ago. This is a singularly important occasion as we approach the end of our academic year. It's a time to pause amidst all the busyness to congratulate students who have devoted themselves to their academic pursuits and learned exceptionally well. Students, you exemplify our college at its very best, and you are well deserving of the recognition that you receive today. I know that you are all aware that these achievements were only made possible through the mentoring and instruction and guidance of your professors. So students and guests, will you please join me in expressing gratitude to our fine faculty. To begin the presentation of honors, it's my privilege to introduce Dr. Dana Schiller, Associate Dean, who will present first the Departmental Book Prizes.
Thank you, President Knapp. Good evening, everyone. My name is Dana Schiller, and I'm Professor of English and Associate Dean in the Office of Academic Affairs. It is my great privilege to announce the Departmental Book Prizes. Many academic departments annually recognize the intellectual curiosity and scholarly accomplishments of the best advanced level students in their programs. The prizes are well-bound books selected jointly by the recipient and the chair of the department. The first book prize is for the Scholar in Art. This prize is presented by Dr. John Lambertson, Chair of Art and Art History, to Abigail Chisulo and Haley Noodleman. The Scholar in Biochemistry Prize is awarded by Dr. Jennifer Bayline, Chair of the Chemistry Department, to Jesse Reardon. The Edwin Scott Linton Prize in Biology is presented by Dr. Jason Kilgore, an Associate Professor of Biology, to 2 students, Cecilia McClay and Alexander Keith. Benjamin Franklin Prize is awarded by Dr. Lori Galley, Chair of the Business Department, to Justin Heacock. The Jesse W. Lazier Prize in Chemistry is presented by Dr. Jennifer Bayline and is awarded to 2 students, Quinn Pickering and Tyler Hines. The next book prize is for the Scholar in Communication Arts. This prize will be awarded by Dr. Melissa Cook, Chair of Communication Arts, to Catherine Hahn and Christine Harbeson. The Computing and Information Studies Award for Independent Learning is presented by Dr. Amanda Holland-Minkley, Chair of Computing and Information Studies, to Daniel Geisy. The Scholar in Conflict and Resolution Studies is awarded by Professor Richard Easton, Director of Conflict and Resolution Studies, to Faith Martin and Delaney Sullivan. The William Holmes Mcguffey Prize in English is being presented by Dr. Tara Fee, Chair of English, to Hannah Lindsay. The John Livingston Lowe's Prize in English is being awarded to 2 students, Jacqueline Menina and Adia Muhammad. The Henry Wilson Temple Prize in History is awarded by Dr. David Kieran, Chair of History, to 2 students, Cole Leathers and Tamara Toppin. The J. Adolf Schmitz Prize in Language is presented by Dr. Catherine Turness, Interim Chair of Modern Languages, and is awarded to Bianca Pate. The Clyde Shepard Atchison Prize is awarded by Dr. Fawn Doherty, Chair of Mathematics, to Jeffrey Wilkinson. The Scholar in Music Prize is presented by Dr. Anu Mukherjee, Chair of Music, and is awarded to Anna Higgins. The Edward Moffat Weir Prize in Philosophy is presented by Dr. Greg Osborne, Chair of Philosophy, and is awarded to Jaden Lawrence and Quinn Pickering. The Robert Lloyd Mitchell Prize in Ancient Greek Philosophy is awarded to Jaden Lawrence. The George Winchester Prize in Physics is awarded by Dr. Michael McCracken, Professor of Physics, to Vikram Singh. Our next prize is the James Clyde McGregor Prize in Political Science. This prize is awarded by Dr. Buba Masawa, Political Science Chair, to Lillian Scher. The The James Gillespie Blaine Prize in Political Science is awarded to Nicholas Belofsky. The Scholar in Sociology Book Prize is awarded by Dr. John Kroll, Sociology Chair, to April Giles. Now let's have a round of applause for all of our award recipients. It is now my pleasure to introduce conductor Professor Clint Blyle and the Woodwind Quintet performing Pavane, Opus 50 by Gabriel Fauré.
Thank you, Professor Blyle, and thank you to the Woodwind Quintet for a truly outstanding performance. Good evening, everyone. My name is Steve Malinak, and I am a professor of chemistry and an associate dean for the Office of Academic Affairs. Students, as we continue with the various awards, we want to remind everyone that you are recognized this evening, not only for your hard work and accomplishments, but for the dedication and passion that lies behind those accomplishments. The award you will receive reflects admiration that our college's benefactors have for your achievements. I would also like to personally congratulate each and every one of you for your notable successes. The following prizes have been established by endowments from private donors. The Dr. Emery A. Wittenhouse II Prize in Biology, presented by Dr. Jason Kilgore, is given annually to senior biology or biochemistry majors who best exemplify the qualities of academic excellence, research engagement, and service to the department, college, and/or profession. This prize is awarded to Jesse Reardon. The Pennsylvania Institute of Certified Public Accountants Award is given by the Pennsylvania Institute of Certified Public Accountants. The recipient is selected by the accounting faculty on the basis of accomplishment and professional promise. This prize is presented by Dr. Lori Galley and is awarded to Jared Rice. The K. Wayne Robeson Prize is a merit-based award given to a junior accounting major with a 3.25 GPA or higher who holds a leadership position, is involved in an extracurricular activity, and communicates well. This prize is awarded to Ava Smith. The Adlai E. Michaels Prize is awarded to an outstanding sophomore chemistry major in honor of Dr. Adlai E. Michaels, professor of chemistry at W&J from 1959 to 1983. The prize is awarded by Dr. Jennifer Bayline to Gia Monti. The Daniel Latchney Prize in Chemistry and Biochemistry is presented annually to an outstanding junior or senior chemistry or biochemistry major who is registered in the pre-health program. The student must exhibit distinguished academic achievement and good character. This prize was created in memory of this member of the class of 1978 by his wife Lisa, class of 78, and his daughters Jessica and Sarah. This prize is awarded to Vincent Catania. The CIS Award for Interdisciplinary Computing, presented by Dr. Amanda Holland Minkley, is awarded to a student who completed interdisciplinary work in the field of computing. This prize is awarded to Catherine Ruffing. The David and Kristen Steinberg Scholarship in Computing and Information Studies was established in 2005 by David and Kristen Steinberg to provide scholarship aid to a student as chosen by the chair of the CIS department in conjunction with department faculty. This scholarship aid is awarded with preference given to a sophomore or junior student who has completed 4 CIS courses by the end of the semester in which application for the scholarship is made. This prize is awarded to Antonia Meyer. The Dudley R. Johnson Prize in Theater Arts, presented by Dr. Melissa Cook, was established by friends and colleagues of Dudley R. Johnson, Dean of Students at W&J from 1951 to 1967. It is awarded annually to graduating seniors who during their years at the college have made significant contributions to the theater arts. This prize is awarded to Christine Sonnenberg. The Communication Arts Winter Tales Prize for Top Script. Every year, this prize is awarded by the Department of Communication Arts and grants an award for the best student-written play, written for Winter Tales specifically, the college's annual 10-minute play festival. The award is given to the student artist who has constructed the most effective drama or comedy. This prize is awarded to Rowan Angstadt. The Dr. Frederick H. Wilson Memorial Academic Prize in Economics is awarded annually to an upper-class student who has demonstrated achievement and promise in economics. The prize is awarded by Dr. Robert Dunn to Shayla Van Horn. The Maurice Cleveland Waltersdorf Prize in Economics is funded by friends and former students of Maurice C. Waltersdorf. This prize is awarded annually to senior economics majors who attained the highest average in all work done in economics in the Department of Economics. The award is presented to Victoria Bolton and Jeffrey Wilkinson. The William G. and Belle M. Marshall Prize in Economics is awarded to a student demonstrating achievement and promise in economics. This prize is awarded to Lynn Quat. The James W. Hanna Scholarship Prize in Education, presented by Professor Ryan Bunting, was established in 1996 by Dr. Hanna's sister, Ms. Linda Hanna Weaver, and by students, colleagues, and friends. The prize is awarded annually to outstanding education students to encourage the successful completion of teacher certification. Preference in selection is given initially to graduates of Washington High School. This prize is awarded to Jasmine Washington. The William M. and Saundra Stout Endowed Prize Fund in Education provides a prize fund to students who are rising juniors or seniors and who are either majoring in child development and education or who have been admitted to the teacher certification program. The donors express a preference in selection to graduates of Washington, Fayette, or Greene County high schools in Pennsylvania who have achieved a cumulative GPA of at least a 3.0 or higher. This prize is awarded to Ashley Cavell and Rosalina Medina. Presented by Dr. Tara Fee, the Emily M. Auld Memorial Prize in English was established by Frank L. Auld, class of 35, in memory of his wife Emily, a former senior English teacher at Trinity High School. Go Hillers. It is awarded annually to a student majoring in English who has achieved a high level of performance and demonstrates great performance for the future. The prize is awarded to Paul Collier. My daughter graduated from Trinity last year, so I had to give a shout out. The Robert L. Seisler Class of 40 Pre-Law English Award was established by Mr. and Mrs. Seisler to honor and encourage a pre-law student and a member of the junior class who has excelled in clear, concise writing. Attorney Robert Seisler had a strong passion for the English language and wanted to reward students who shared this devotion. The recipient this year is Morgan Dieseroth. Provided by the will of Howard Worcester Gilbert, the Gilbert Award in Old English Literature offers an award for the best essay on Old English language and literature. This prize is awarded to Sabrina Myers. The Environmental Studies Prize recipient must have at least a 3.4 cumulative GPA, be in good standing with the college, and must have, through a combination of coursework, course-related projects, extracurricular activities, and independent research projects, demonstrated excellence in their chosen pursuit of environmental studies. This prize is awarded by Dr. Robert East to Zoe Zenkovich and Nicholas Bartel. Given by the Freshman Honor Society Alpha Lambda Delta, the Maria Leonard Senior Book Award is presented to the graduating ALD senior members with the highest GPA. This prize is awarded by Dr. Robert Dunn to Victoria Bolton and Adia Mohammed. The Alfred H. Sweet Prize in History, presented by Dr. David Kieran, is funded by students, friends, and colleagues of Dr. Alfred Henry Sweet. This prize is awarded annually to students who have done the most competent piece of research in the field of history. This prize is awarded to Catherine Ruffing. The Walter S. Sanderlin Prize in History was established by Robert A. Johnson, Esquire, class of '66, to honor Dr. Walter S. Sanderlin, who served as a member and chairman of the History Department at W&J from 1946 to 1985. The prize is a monetary award given to a senior history major with a cumulative average among the top 10% of history majors and among the top 10% of the senior class, who has been accepted into graduate school in any discipline of the humanities or social sciences. This prize is awarded to Brighton Altenbach. The Gordon E. Swartz History Fellowship will be used to provide funding for a student chosen by the History Department who is a declared history major of high academic standing. The recipient will use the funds during the summer between their junior and senior year to do scholarly independent research or to take an internship that will lead to an independent study during the senior year. The expected outcome of the research and independent study will be a project suitable for honors and one that educates the college community via a public forum or presentation. The prize is awarded to Mario Sanchez Asabos. The Samuel Jones Prize in Chemistry and Physics alternates yearly between the departments of chemistry and physics. The physics department is awarding the prize this year. It is awarded to a member of the junior or senior class who writes the best essay on specific topics or attains the highest score on a departmental examination. This prize is presented by Dr. Michael McCracken and is awarded to Benjamin Fabian. The Josephine Markley Prize in Physics is awarded to the student in an introductory physics course receiving the highest score on a departmental examination. This prize is awarded to Madison Ramsey.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mike McCracken. I'm a professor of physics and an associate dean for academic affairs. I will continue with the presentation of academic prizes and leadership awards as we proudly recognize our outstanding students. The Scholar in International Studies presented by Dr. Buba Misawa is awarded to graduating senior international studies majors who have achieved a 3.5 GPA or higher in the major, demonstrated fluency in a foreign language beyond the intermediate level, and a good understanding of other cultures. The prize is awarded this year to Nicholas Balofsky, Isabel Kratz, and Clara Sherwood. The Richard S. Pett Academic Travel Award, presented by Dr. Catherine Turnus, was established in memory of Richard S. Pett by his wife, Lynn, and his daughters, Melissa and Lauren. The Academic Travel Award goes to deserving juniors or seniors majoring in a foreign language who desire to study abroad. This year's prize is awarded to Nicholas Bartel and Holly Tresh. The Richard A. Oliver Prize in French was established by students, family, and colleagues of Dr. Oliver, professor of French from 1947 until his death in 1976. It is awarded annually to outstanding students in French. This prize is awarded by Dr. Sharon Taylor to Isabel Allen and Devin Black. The Dr. Delia Lager Baume and George Jacques Baume Award has been established via gifts from friends and family in memory of Dr. Delia and George Baume to assist students who are majoring or minoring in Spanish while studying abroad in Latin America during the summer. Both natives of Argentina with an enthusiastic love for the humanities, Dr. Delia Lager Baume was one of the first women professors at Washington and Jefferson College, specializing in Spanish literature. Dr. H.J. Manzari will present this year's award to Jordan White, Isabella Manzari, and Madison Gutierrez. The Dr. Mario Garcia, class of 1939, Award in Mathematics, presented by Dr. Fawn Doherty, was established in 2005 by an endowment from Dr. Mariano Garcia, class of 1939. The annual award is given to one or more students to celebrate academic excellence in the study of mathematics. This year's prize is awarded to Abigail Chasulo, Thomas Neiswitz, and Jeffrey Wilkinson. The Theodore M. Slaby Prize in Mathematics Education is given to outstanding students in mathematics education with a preference given to students either in primary education with a focused major-minor study in mathematics or secondary education. The prize is awarded to Abigail Chasulo. The Patterson, Atchison, Schaub, Dorwart, and Thomas Mathematics Award was established by former students in memory of these W&J mathematics professors. The award is intended to encourage students to pursue projects in which they investigate the application of mathematics to a problem in one of the sciences, business, economics, industry, government, or other discipline. This year's prize is awarded to Jeffrey Wilkinson and Derek Deniston. Presented by Dr. Anu Mukherjee, the Barbara Ronsahoff Burnett Prize in Music was established in 1991 by former college president Howard J. Burnett in memory of his wife. The prize recognizes an outstanding student in music whose participation, either in performing ensembles or classroom studies, demonstrates high achievement, active interest, and strong commitment to the standards of excellence set by the Department of Music. The award is given in honor of Mrs. Burnett, a devoted member of the college and community, who nurtured support for the fine and performing arts. The prize is awarded to Clara Sherwood. The Nicholas C. and Josephine C. Tucci Memorial Prize in Music was established by Josephine C. Tucci in memory of her late husband, Nicholas C. Tucci, community leader and friend of the college. This prize is awarded annually to deserving students for the study of music during J-term. The prize is awarded to Nicholas Gamble. The Mr. Thomas V. Fritz Memorial Prize, presented by Dr. Buba Misawa, was established by the Fritz Family Charitable Fund. This endowed prize has been created to annually offset the cost of internships at or related travel opportunities to prominent organizations, corporations, or government entities as determined by the chair of the Political Science Department. The prize is awarded to Ian Anderson, Eliza Foster, and Dylan Vallow. The will of Josiah Ringland of Washington, Pennsylvania, bequeathed a sum to the college for the purpose of establishing a prize in the social sciences, the Matthew Brown Ringland Prize in the social sciences. Income from this sum is awarded annually by the faculty to students who do the most outstanding work in commerce, trade, finance, statesmanship, and international law. The prize is awarded to Nicholas Belofsky and Lainey Christie. The Richard R. Martin Prize in Psychology, presented by Dr. Timothy Klitz, was established by faculty members who worked closely with Dr. Martin in appreciation of his leadership as chair of the psychology department. It is given to an outstanding student majoring in psychology. This year's prize is awarded to Elizabeth Weimer. The Robert Harbeson Bible Prize was established by the will of Robert Harbeson of Beaver County, Pennsylvania. This prize is awarded to the members of the senior class with the highest scores on an examination on the Old and New Testaments. The prize is awarded by Dr. Olga Solovieva to Annalise Friday and William Kitch. We'll now turn our attention to Leadership and Service Awards. The Paul L. Reardon Award, presented by Scott McGinnis, is awarded annually to junior athletes who demonstrate academic, athletic, and leadership qualities. This prize is presented to Samantha Casil and Kyron Mitchell. Presented by Dr. Lori Galley, the Maurice Cleveland Waltersdorf Award for Innovative Leadership was established by a challenge grant by his son, John M. Waltersdorf, class of 1946, and support from former students. The award is given to students who best exemplify academic excellence and promise as leaders in our free enterprise society. This year's prize is awarded to Gabrielle Pasternak and Joel Winters. The Irene Kennedy Williams Endowed Prize in Conflict and Resolution Studies was established by Susan A. Cohen, class of 1984, and Douglas Williams in memory of their mother, Irene Kennedy Williams, who grew up with her 5 siblings in a segregated Franklin, Ohio. Focused on family, community, and the value of education, all 6 children graduated from high school and went on not only to college, but to earn advanced degrees. Irene Kennedy Williams lived her values and passed them along to her children and their spouses. The prize is awarded by Professor Richard Easton to Samantha Terrell due to her excellence as a scholar and for her service developing W&J's Conflict and Resolution Studies program, representing the values of Irene Kennedy Williams. Awarded to a student that has participated in campus as well as community service throughout their undergraduate career, the W. Edward Sell Distinguished Service Award was established for W. Edward Sell, class of 1945, a distinguished graduate of W&J and the Yale Law School. Upon graduation from Yale, Dr. Sell joined the U.S. Steel Corporation as an attorney. He later became a professor and dean of the University of Pittsburgh School of Law. Dean Sell's career in both the private and public sectors was supplemented by his devotion to his alma mater and to his community. This year, the award is presented to Jeffrey Seabury. The David K. Scarborough Leadership Award is awarded to junior class members as selected by the president of the college. A tuition prize and plaque recognize the recipient's service to the college community, individual leadership, and academic achievement. David K. Scarborough served from 1956 to 1992 as basketball coach and then administrator, retiring as vice president and dean of students. Dean of Student Affairs, my apologies. This fund is provided by alumni and associates of Dr. Scarborough to honor his leadership by example, devotion to development of the whole student, and dedication to Washington and Jefferson College. This prize is awarded by Dean Eva to Raheem Clemens and Julia Hurwitz. The Donald W. Ebert Award is given in memory of Donald Ward Ebert, class of 1928, to students completing their junior year whose effort and determination to achieve in academics, athletics, and other school activities has gained the respect, admiration, and friendship of students and faculty alike. This year's prize is awarded to Paul Collier and Victoria Wilson. The Legacy of Leadership Award is given by the Vice President and Dean of Student Life. The honoree's name is engraved on a plaque and announced at this honors convocation to recognize a graduating student who has made remarkable and substantial contributions to campus and community life, demonstrated true service to others, embraced challenges and taken risks to learn and grow, and modeled both school pride and personal humility. All of this accomplished while achieving academic success. This year's prize is awarded to Cole Leathers. Presented by Dr. Melissa Cook, the Frank Family Prize for Leadership in the Communication Arts is awarded to the communication arts majors who have exhibited leadership in the department and in the co-curricular activities associated with it. This year's prize is awarded to Rosa Messersmith and Ariana Taylor. Please join me in once again congratulating all of our student scholars and leaders. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. David Kieran, advisor for the Phi Beta Kappa Honor Society.
Good evening. I'm Dave Kieran, chair of the History Department and president of the college's Phi Beta Kappa chapter, Kappa of Pennsylvania. It's my privilege this evening to introduce to you the 2022 inductees to Kappa of Pennsylvania. Phi Beta Kappa is the oldest and most prestigious academic honor society in the United States. The Phi Beta Kappa Society was founded by 5 students at the College of William and Mary in Williamsburg, Virginia, and the first meeting was held in the Apollo Room of the Old Raleigh Tavern on December 5th, 1776. Leaders of this society wanted the group to be serious-minded, devoted to the pursuit of liberal education and intellectual fellowship. The Greek initials and the society's motto, "Love of learning is the guide of life," form the name Phi Beta Kappa. Phi Beta Kappa set a precedent for many societies that followed. It is the first society to bear a Greek letter name. It also introduced other traditions, including an oath of secrecy, a badge, mottos in Greek and Latin, an elaborate form of initiation, and a special handshake, because nothing says serious-minded intellectual fellowship like a secret handshake. Today, there are 286 chapters of Phi Beta Kappa in American colleges and universities. The inductees include 17 presidents, now 40 Supreme Court justices, more than 130 Nobel laureates, and other notable members of Phi Beta Kappa include novelist Nathaniel Hawthorne, composer and conductor Leonard Bernstein, sociologist and civil rights activist W.E.B. Du Bois, former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice, award-winning author Pearl S. Buck, and computer scientist Grace Hopper. Whether famous or not, all the members of Phi Beta Kappa have one thing in common: their rigorous pursuit of excellence in the arts and sciences. This year's inductees have distinguished themselves through their devotion to learning, their outstanding performance in broad range of courses, and their high moral character. I invite each inductee to stand as I call their name and to remain standing, and I ask the audience to hold their applause until all of the names have been called. Brighton A. Altenbach, Nicholas L. Belofsky, Samuel Dobby, Milena L. Dorman, Anna E. Higgins, Isabel J. Kratz, Jaden D. Lawrence, Hannah K. Lindsay, Cecilia A. McLay, Jacqueline E. Manina, Adia R. Mohammed, Haley R. Noodleman, Quinn Pickering, Jesse J. Reardon, Maria Clara Sherwood, Ryan T. Sieber, Vikram G. Singh, Samantha M. Sonnet, Elizabeth A. Weimer, Jeffrey W. Wilkinson, and Zoe B. Zenkovich. Please join me in congratulating the newest members of Kappa, Pennsylvania. And now it is my pleasure to reintroduce Conductor Professor Clint Blyle and the Woodwind Quintet performing Hail the Conquering Hero by George Friedrich Handel.
Well, again, my heartiest congratulations on behalf of the entire W&J community. You make us proud. In any year, your accomplishments would be worthy of this recognition, but this year's honors are also proof of your resilience and your perseverance through a couple of years of particularly challenging times. Well done indeed. As we adjourn, I remind you that all of you are invited to join us in the Salviti Atrium at the Swanson Science Center just across the quad. And now, if you will please rise if you are able, and remain standing for the playing of our alma mater and the recessional that follows.